Oh boy, I thought I was able to take the morning off, but apparently not. Y'all got to go easy on our girl NTF. Y'all are wildin'. See if anybody even comes. I got Dusty. Fuck that, Dusty. We will rock this. Table for two, non-smoking section. Sweet Baby Ray and Dusty. That shit escalated quickly. This is more of a chat than it is a live stream, y'all. I just know you guys need a place. Everybody's safe here. I like NTF and I like Brandon. Everybody is safe here. Hey, Lark, why don't you pull up? It's been a long time since you made a panel appearance. My guy. I bet you there's people that are in the community that have never even heard LARP on a live. Gang, gang, motherfucker. Gang, gang. Everybody throw some hearts up in the chat for Big Mac. That's Dragonfly's new nickname, Big Mac. Yeah, Schwiz, we shut it down to make space, and we got to get a board up at work for how many days NTF has gone without a work-related rage quit. She was doing good there for a minute, and she's decent people. But y'all come at her with the violence. With the violence, y'all. I'm gonna go get myself. Which flavor sugar-free monster should I pick today, fam? See where I'm at, y'all? Daytona International Speedway. Ruby Red is the grapefruit. That one is pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie, K-Schwiz. That is it's a very pungent taste, but hello, thank you, sir. I have not been in the boys in over a year, Dub. That's why I'm starting a new organization called Dem Boys. And we're gonna write a catchy song called We Dem Boys. It's gonna go multi-platinum. Yeah, I went a little hard on the Reese's last night, people. So no you need something here, Bubba? Your hands full? Oh, okay. All right, so I got one Ruby Red and two Orange Sunrise, y'all. You got a witch's brew? Anything you drink is the witch's brew. That's when you make coffee, Missy. Beard's coming in. Thank you, sir. How you doing today, sir?
All right, my friend. How you doing?
Doing well.
Drinks himself.
Say again?
Drinks.
Drinks?
Drinks.
Drinks? Oh, okay.
Buy 5, 5 free.
3, 5 free?
5 buy, 5 free.
What drinks?
Winks.
Oh, the rain. Oh, okay. Thank you, sir.
Winks.
Okay. Oh, wings. Okay. Tell our bus to say hello. Thank you, sir. Yo, the guy was trying to say wings, buy 5, get 5 free. But if you eat wings at a fucking 7-Eleven, you're a sociopath. All right, we're going to open this panel up because the community needs, NTF obviously needs a morning off. She's taking a personal day and we support her. Hey there, Harper. But we're going to open this panel up. Missy got permission and I've got 40 minutes left to get where I'm going. So let's get some people up here. I wonder if rings on sale, hot rings. Yeah, let's get Missy up on panel. Garlic parm rings. He wasn't Asian, he was Indian. I thought he was trying to say drinks, and then he said winks. And did anyone hear me tell him say, "Does Lark Busters work here?" Yeah, there was a language barrier. All right, let's drop that. Let's drop that link in the chat. Has anyone ever had 2 power cords and you plug it in the wrong run? Now I'm fucking pulling a mat. Link for Boulder Vaughn. Steven Seagal did master Aikido. All right, so let's. Did I post the link? Copy the link. Go to the comments. I'm going to post it. CPNI branded crisps. Yo, I would love for Tiberio to pull up right now. That would be epic. Him and Holy Venom. Good morning, Cat Eyes. Mike Saha. Fucking wrote it. That guy's Mike Saha is extra. Well, just like NTF said, y'all, N words, this is my show, and I'll do as I please. And we got Scamula Bader going live later. So Scamula Bader going live later. Everybody throw 1 up in the chat if you want Missy up here. Throw a 2 in the chat if you want Missy up here. Throw a 3 in the chat if you want. Fuck yeah, we got to make gym culture great again. Joey Swole is that motherfucker, bro. Joey Swole is doing the Lord's work. Shout out Joey Swole. Y'all are terrible. I want Ellen up on this panel. I want Big Mac on this panel. I want Missy. NTF can come up if she wants. She can hijack my channel for today. Y'all just need a place to chat. Fuck yeah, Brandon's always welcome up here. Dyke ass bitch. Brandon Hoey Riot. Batman, Missy, and yo, I'll take Batman, Missy, and Dusty right now. That would be a hell of a lineup. Notice Matt and them got real quiet ever since I announced I'm launching Dem Boys. They're having a super secret server meeting right now, trying to run a smear campaign. Who in the chat wants to be? Who wants to join Dem Boys? Minimum 700 credit score to qualify. That'll basically leave me with the 7 Jewish men in the community. I think 3 of them are in the boys, so that was a bad idea. I'm going to backtrack on that statement. Dem franchise boys. That's kind of what I'm talking about. We them boys. The boys does have dental, but if you have a pre-diagnosed methamphetamine issue, you will not be eligible for the Aetna endorsed dental plan. So, but you can get vision and you get term life. Tell you what, though, I think the other boys server, they're gonna have their first European chapter. That's everything we know about TBS is a lie. He's really over there just recruiting people. Does the boys 401k match? We do up to a 5% match at Dem Boys. Undiagnosed meth user, yeah, that's when in doubt, lie. That's the way that the world works. Dem Boys actually sounds like Democrat boys. Billable hours. Yeah, the boys match up to 12%, but that's only up to the first $36,000. After that, it's zero. So if you bet on yourself, you're supposed to join Dem Boys. We be getting lucrative and shit at Wu Financial. Anybody remember that reference? Wu-Tang Financial? I wish I knew how to play music because I'd be playing We Dem Boys right now. Next year, the boys is going to go through internal restructuring, and then it's going to be called Boys to Men. Fucking rest in peace, Rich Piana. Anti-Tom music? Nah, that's good, fam. LARP, I know it's obvious for us who are connoisseurs of highbrow pop culture and comedic references, but we're lowering the bar here over on the YouTube streets, LARP. Ryan was in here earlier. He was a Juicehead man, but at least he was honest about it. And he was usually pretty happy around people. He wasn't a dick. I was in Jacksonville this morning, Andrea D. We left a gift basket outside your house. Oh, one monster down, 2 to go. Yeah, those of you that don't know Rich Piana, he was like one of the first, I guess you call him fitness slash bodybuilder. A huge guy, man. Couldn't compete in. No, sugar free, Lark. Sugar free. Well, I'm having one now. That'll get me where I'm going. I'll have one when I'm there, and then I'm going to work out in between appointments. So he did say this will probably kill him. I think the guy knew that he didn't have long for this world, which is, it was a conscious decision. It was sad, but business. But I'll see some friends when I'm down here. I might go play golf tomorrow with a couple buddies. It's funny. I would probably live here if if, if the missus wasn't so happy where we Oh, it's probably aspartame or phenylalanine or some shit like that, man. I hate coffee. Absolutely hate coffee. Yeah, guys, we ain't doing none of that today, fam. Let's be better than that. I can't do it, Haystack. I hear Matt. I think Matt has like a French press or some shit like that. I before my wife had dated a girl, she did that French press thing where, and people were like coffee snobs, and I was like, whoever likes this shit is fucking, which is weird because I love Scotch, and I don't think anyone's ever said like, hey, I can't wait for my quench to be thirst by some delicious fucking, pine sol, which is really what Scotch looks like. But yes, I don't. I'm not. And if I do drink coffee, I got to put ice cubes in it. Fucking one of those gay ass creamers like peppermint or chocolate caramel and a shit ton of stevia. Uh, and then I can stomach it. But the other thing that's dope too is whenever I do get it whenever I do drink coffee, let's just say it helps me temporarily lose weight, if you know what I mean. Yeah, no, yeah, that's me too, Alan. I can't do it. Here's a hot take: am I the only adult that enjoys hot chocolate? The Swiss Miss one with those little ghetto stale marshmallows. Let's fucking run it, y'all. All right, now I'm going to get a snack. More of y'all should go live every day, and do try to be a little bit nicer to. Hello, ma'am. How you doing? Uh, y'all got the Anabars in stock?
These are the ones, we sold a bunch of them yesterday. These are the ones that I,
That's all you got left?
I believe so. Let me just look back here.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Yes, that's all of them I have left.
Okay.
I mean, we don't have a limit. You can get as many as you want.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, we don't have
I will take both boxes.
a limit. Yeah. So I'm not the rest of them if you want.
Thank you, ma'am. I will take all these. Skippy oatmeal protein pie. Word.
It is surprisingly good. I'm proud. It's surprisingly good. You have a card with us, rewards card.
All right, everybody, I'm back. Oh, someone named Batman Beyond says say hello to YouTube.
Batman Beyond.
That's his name. Yeah, he's a strange little fella. Okay,
All right. Is that all you needed to?
that's it for me, ma'am.
You got it. $23.
Thank you kindly.
Have you had these bars?
I have. Have you?
Yeah, they're good.
They're not bad.
Yeah, they're not bad. I mean, for $1, I mean, I just feel like you
yeah.
just literally can't go wrong.
I mean, all food is technically rented, if you know what I mean. So
exactly.
for $1, I got the text when they send out the blast, like $1 for these, and all the other. Some of the other people are like, just like we have a 6-bar limit.
Yeah,
They get
the reason we don't do that is because our Bible shop is a franchise.
okay.
So we don't do the limit, but the corporate stores, they can only do 6.
All right. I appreciate you, ma'am. You have a wonderful day.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, I'm back, y'all. Let Jilly live, yo. Let Sam live. Let Ryan live. Let Jilly live. Let Mitch live. Let Todd live. Batman has 3 more catches than me. No shit. That's, you fucking with me right now or no? I didn't know Batman ever did catch. What did I miss in the chat? Batman is sweet, don't ruin him. He's super sweet unless he's simping for Chili. That perk 1000 fuck Jeff up hard. Cashier is drawn to raise alpha energy. Live Ray Riz. I don't think I've sent for Chili in a long time. Batman has no family. Hey Smash. Hey Smash, why don't you pull up? I'm gonna drop the link again. Nobody wants to hear me. I don't know, when some of us are either traveling or we're working remotely from home, it's fun to have a little bit of background noise. But we're gonna drop this one more time. Cashier was very nice. And she knew how to pronounce English. She didn't offer me buy 5 rings, get 5 rings free. But she did let me buy 2 full boxes of Anabar. I got the white cinnamon toast crunch and the chocolate s'more. So I will. I wish I was a successful YouTuber. I see people doing like food reviews and shit. And I've done this before, but we actually got 65 people in here right now. I want like a legit poll of, like, we all know fucking Matt's a coffee snob and bad guy likes Skittles, but I'm talking like legit right now. Asteroid headed toward Earth. You're at the gas station. You're at 7-Eleven. You get to have like 1 candy bar, and you can say oatmeal cream pie, Twinkie, 100-gram bar, Nestle Crunch bar. Like, I don't care what it is that you say you want, but you can have it. What is it that you're grabbing? What is it that you're gonna shove down your fucking fat gullet before your inevitable demise. Take 5 by Reese's. That's a decent pick. I'm not mad at that. I'm a big fan of the Kit Kat SZO Panther, especially out of the new Big Cat is fucking amazing. Payday, Dub, you're a fucking psychopath. Get out of my chat. That's like it's nuts that are bonded together with some caramel byproduct. It's mid at best. That is a horrible take. Horrible fucking take, Dub. Serena would pick a Kit Kat because it's dark on the outside and light colored on the inside. Fucking way to be original, Serena. Way to be original. Yo, the cookie ice cream sandwich is no joke. Reese's Cups. Yeah, I've never had a score. I've never had a zero bar either. Rolos and meh. A Cliff Bar? Bro, you don't know how to live. Dude, fucking Matt! Matt! The only person, like, I literally have I have avatars of me holding a Reese's Fast Break. It is the greatest candy bar on the fucking planet. You would do Toblerone, right? That's because you're fucking simping for Tommy Boy. Anything European, Missy's like, oh, it's fancy, it's European, and maybe it has a husband. Okay. Got a couple of tweakers walking around the outside of the 7-Eleven right now. Oh, dude, well, first of all, it makes it harder, so it makes it longer to ingest, which allows for a longer period of satisfaction, something no one who has shared an evening with me has ever known. But nevertheless, I've never had a fried Oreo. Has anyone ever had a fried Oreo? Dude, Reese's Pieces. So Quest, if anyone's ever had a Quest bar, they make peanut butter filled like M&M shit. It's like their version of a Reese's Pieces. And it doesn't hit quite the same, but it's pretty fucking good, y'all. And apparently we're being restreamed. Anybody know that? All right, so yeah, Vlad sent it to me. There was Did I watch? Yeah, I wanted to watch myself on panel, y'all. No, it was not Juniper, y'all. Let Juniper live. She's emotional, but she's not evil at all. So let Junie live. She wants to leave, let her leave. She comes back, say hello. Just let her live. The Lolcow Ranch. I have a feeling that might be an annoyed alt. I have not heard anything about Gen A. Somebody want to give me an update? What it is that we're looking for an update on? She was in the hospital. I think she's an older lady. I don't know how old, but she's not my cup of tea. But hopefully, let's wish her the best. Yeah, just I don't get her opinions on certain things, but that's okay. I'm sure she doesn't get mine either. She's yeah, I could just be a little bit kinder to certain groups of people, but whatever. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at too, Schwiz. It's all LARPing and games on the old interwebs, but you'd hope that decency shows through at the end. Is she on hospice care? Uh-oh, y'all. Looks like we have there's like a looks like a Donald Trump rally down the street. Anybody have interest in me going to troll it as a proud Biden supporter or Kamala? Should we do a little real in life trolling? Show you YouTube keyboard warriors how it's done. All right, I got to figure out how to make my phone camera go out. I will definitely. I enjoy trolling my own people more than I do the enemy, to be honest with you. Let's have some fun with this. Take the rangefinder out of my pocket. Put it back in a golf bag. I don't get the okay. Woo! All right, Matt. That was took me a minute to get that one, but once it all came together, now it makes sense. Yeah, that was. Ooh, man, that's. I didn't get that joke at first. I couldn't hear it. I wasn't within earshot, Matt. All right, let's do a little recon on this Trump rally. Okay, if I can ever make a fucking left turn. Oh, NTF rage quit, Cap. I really just knew everybody was having a good day in chat on a Friday, and I'm driving hella far, so I didn't really have much to do. Anybody is welcome to go live. I'm just kind of holding down the fort. I think it's a Trump rally. We're about to, so we're gonna settings, camera. All right, can y'all see facing out? See what this is. Oh, this isn't a Trump rally. This is honk if you support union workers. That's fuck. All right. That was a false alarm, y'all. I got excited for a minute thinking we could have some fun, but I'm not going to torture people who just got fucked over by their union. It's kind of like what we were talking about earlier, like the fun trolling and like the genuine intent to fucking harm people. Okay. Got my yeah, you don't fuck with if they're being fucked over by the union or their employer, I'm not gonna fuck with those people. Yeah, and if by any chance Jen A's listening, hello Jen A. We do wish you a speedy recovery, even those of us that don't get along with you. Be well, ma'am. Yo, you got to be shitting me. Dr. Disrespect is coming back to the internet after admitting to grooming minors with his platform. We support NTF. $5,000 people are sitting in his live, but 3,742 of them are like fucking our alts, just ready to fucking send this guy hiding. That's it lets you know exactly what the world thinks of child sex criminals. Doesn't matter what you do, people will. Lincoln Park has a like they're actually recording new music. Chester Bennington, was that his name? Guy was fucking amazing. Did anybody did anybody else see why I thought that was like a Trump rally with all the red signs and stuff, or am I the only one who was misinformed? The new singer of Lincoln Park is a woman? Is that what I saw a concert at Daytona Speedway during It was Aaron Lewis and Sully from Godsmack. They did an acoustic thing where it was right. There was the first concert, probably 4 months after COVID. They did it on the infield at the Speedway, and you could kind of open up the tailgate of your truck and it was fucking fun, y'all. Like that was, especially at a time where like nobody was doing anything fun. That was a much needed reprieve from the world at that point. Anybody that didn't listen to Schwizzle had some great stuff this morning. So if this current live is too boring for you, I recommend you go back and listen to that one because I think he could be I think he might be an up and comer for a legitimate voice in the community. Smart guy, big TBS vibes. What does on brand mean, Vladimir? What is on? Can someone tell me what on brand means? Fits me like a visor. Aaron Lewis is American as fuck. Okay, yes, it is on place for Mike. And Sully from Godsmack was dope too. Anybody that's too young to remember, Godsmack was a legitimate fucking. They were a fun man. If the one song it's I'm not the one who's so far away when I feel the snake bite enter my vein. You probably remember that song. Yeah, never did I wanna be here again, and I don't remember why I came. Doom, doom, doom. Oh man, that song was fucking epic. Y'all want to do something nice for somebody? Y'all want to stream rate Saha and just tell him like, hey, congrats on a good physique, and you know the kid does work. I mean, we troll him, but anybody just feel like in that kind of mood today? Like, let's go do something nice for somebody. He used to have a good sense of humor too. I would talk to him on Locksmith's panel like as Mike Saha. And he would just roll with it back in the day. Like we actually had fun with it before he started like really getting into the knife game. I'm coming back again. Saha does look like special forces for the anti-Nazis. You actually make a point there, Vlad. Is really nobody going to fucking come up and talk to me today? This is on Jeff's live the other day. That's he's like, somebody come up. I'm like, about to start singing Akon's "I'm So Lonely." That's RFK. Scamula. It's probably going to be the new head of the CIA if Trump gets elected. That's RFK. Daytona's got a big homeless problem, y'all. Lots of people on the street. Makes me fucking hella sad. He's going to try to become the head of the CIA just to find out who tried to kill his whole family. But I do like the man. I think that he's moral. I think he's ethical. He's super open and honest about his checkered past and troubled history. So even if I don't agree with all his politics, I respect the man. I was pretty bummed out, y'all. I was excited for an NTF stream today. He tried to dispose of a dead bear in Central RFK? Fuck out of here. Are you serious? Oh, she rage quit again today. Mike Saha's got me blocked too, Larry Busters. How do you try to dispose? First of all, did he kill the bear? Did he find the dead bear? Like, how did he acquire a dead bear to dispose of? And where do you get a dead bear within proximity of Central Park? Like, I've got fucking questions. Uh, I would give you a wrench if I wasn't driving, Scam. I'd let you drop the link, but our very own Scamula Bader tries to harass Nigerian princes who want to send you money and Indian people who work for the IRS. So if that's your cup of tea, if you like pierogi or Kit Bodga, give Scam a follow. He ran the bear over, and who the fuck disposes of a bear in Central Park? Bro, that's fucking epic. If you just do Mike Saha, he's probably up to like 3.0 or 4.0 by now. But it's just Mike Saha. There we go. There's Scam's channel. Do y'all enjoy some morning conversation and a break from the drama, or is this channel too white bread for you? Because I got some shit to put out there on Vlad. Vlad disposed of a body part at an amusement park. I just want you, and Vlad, I dare you to deny that. Did you dispose of a human body part at an amusement park? Yes or no? Answer the question, Vlad. That's the kind of person that y'all think is a good guy. Disposing of human body parts at an amusement park, a place where kids gather. Oh, look at him. Vlad's exposed. He just said, oh shit, yeah, Vlad, dig yourself out of this one. Care to elaborate? No comment. Vlad the Impaler. He brought that bear to Central Park under the Shabbat. Jesus Christ, LARP. That, whatever strain you're on, man, it's too much, pal. You went too far. You went too far. Does anybody want to? Vlad talked about it on a panel, so it's not private. There was Gotti probably knows. Anybody in the Northeast, Swizzle's probably heard of it. A place called Action Park. They used to call it Class Action Park because people were getting hurt, breaking hips, legs, knees, necks. And Vlad lost a finger at Action Park. So Vlad can only go 90% whenever he does spirit fingers, and his kids cry when they say, "Daddy, how did I do?" Puts up both hands, and they're like, "Why do I only get a 9 out of 10?" Yeah, scam don't harm nobody, y'all. Plus, any opportunity we have, right? We expose predators and people who try to take Social Security checks from senior citizens are also predators. After you've been LARPing for years, is it required to become anti-Semitic? I see a pattern with all the veteran LARPers. Um, Dude, I was criticized the other day for being a Jewish shill, John Gotti. Uh, Ray, I've talked to you on the phone, and you legit talked to. Oh my. Oh, okay. I did not. I did not put two and two together, Miss Lydia. I hope that. I hope that all is well. Uh, Very good to see you, Miss Lydia. Yes, I remember that. That was probably close to 2 years ago. Um, Cat Eyes has like big female mafia don vibes. I enjoyed my time with everybody today. It helps me pass the time on the road for sure. So uh, probably a lot more fun on my end. App State violent. Same to you, Miss Lydia. Same to you. Uh, so it doesn't even matter. You know, he does what he does. So just people restream other people. You know what I mean? Like we do it over here too, but it's like I've never been in a panel or in a chat and be like, you know what would make this stream go from good to great is if we were in a stream watching another stream. It's like the fucking gayest version of Inception ever. Uh, Not my favorite. Robotic. I was saying I've never been in a stream and I'm like, you know what would make this stream go from good to great? Let's watch a stream of another stream watching a stream. It's like the gayest version of Inception that's ever existed. Uh, it's not entertaining. Like I don't understand. And the other thing too, like the message of the day is like let people live. Like you know, I'll still support FM like regardless of what you know. Does the guy spurg out sometimes? Yes. You know, we're all emotional creatures, right? But 90% of the time, dude's always been good to me. And you know, Ryan, you know, it's let him live, y'all. Like let's take our feet off their throats. And everybody like, oh, I know that Angela G was like super tight with Edward, but I mean, has she really done? And if she has, she's been, she's always been respectful and nice to me. I have no reason to lose it on that lady. At least for me. What should I stop doing, Ellen? Did Cat Eyes really say that? If she did, someone needs to sound clip it, put it on the soundboard. FM's. Oh, issues I get, man, but it's like the unrelenting attacks. Like, don't dox people, shitbirds. You know what I mean? Cap goes live whenever there's like something big in the community, and he'll go live for like 5 days in a row and platform the shit. And then when that news article goes stale, Cap just disappears. It's like 28 days later. I've heard minimal stuff. I have an idea of Dowd. I saw inklings of paperwork. I know that there's a Mitch Gilly Dowd. I just don't give it any. Just don't give it any oxygen. I'd rather spend time with the friendlies over here. That's all. He kind of looks like Moist Critical. So there's really nobody. Cap's probably working. Vlad's probably building shit. K Schwizzle already came up. Ellen said no. Scam's going live. Lydia doesn't do panels. Cat Eyes uses too much profanity. Scotty's too high and he's in a pool. Yeah, I guess nobody's. It's just me up here, lonesome. Big 80s rock vibes. Maybe everyone could just turn the lives around. Him and Jeff could start a Motley Crue cover. I don't even know what Motley Crue looks like. Brandon's always welcome in my channel. I'm surprised that he's not here. Maybe he's not subbed. Which reminds me, don't forget to hit the like and smash the subscribe bell. Don't forget to sign up for all notifications so you don't miss any future content. Cash App money sign Todd S11. And to celebrate 1,000 subscribers, we're giving out a lifetime supply of Perk 1000s. Courtesy of the people at Pfizer. And if you want to know who sent them there, Tell them Todd sent you. Don't forget to bring a towel. That's K as in cat. Ellen literally working on a fucking kiln right now. Doing some Native American inspired pottery. I'm so high right now, I have no idea what's going on. Very based, Ellen. TBS back in Europe where he belongs. I think everyone should get back to work. I don't have anything to say. I just know we all enjoy hanging out and chat, but it's not fun talking if nobody talks back. LARP always with the little fucking throwaway shit bars. All I could do is throw a comment or two. I'm with you, Cap. I'd say what too is as much as work can be a stress, part of me feels bad when people don't have anything to do. It's when all your time is free time, you can't really appreciate free time. Like if I won the lotto or the Powerball, I mean, yeah, I'd probably play golf 2 or 3 times a week and do some fun shit, but ugh, I would have to have something to do, man. Like I couldn't just like sit by and like let life pass me by. I don't think that would work for me. Um, like you got to have a reason to get up. You got to have something to do during the day. I mean, whatever. If you don't want to work, I can't make anyone do anything, right? That's but I say if you have a reason to do stuff, typically helps gives you a little bit of the words of Burgess Meredith and Rocky motivation. Uh, I've been fairly open about the fact I travel heavy for work, and those times where I have like 7 days with nothing to do, I start getting cabin fever. Like I'm like I got to go to Costco or Sam's Club or do this home improvement project or read this book or I like having my time occupied. I do feel part of me feels bad for folks that don't have like if you don't have a reason to wake up, like you won't wake up. Execute the Order 66. I don't remember that one, Tommy Boy, but that, even if you're making it up, that would actually fit in an episode. Like it feels familiar, but I don't remember it. Yeah, that's it. That's the melody to Funky Town. Bro, the Dirty Birds are playing in Brazil? Fuck out of here. You know, all the hotties in Brazil lining up to get an NFL husband right now. They're probably waiting outside the stadium. There's a turtle crossing I-95. I missed it, but that motherfucker's about to be meatloaf, y'all. There's the link, Vlad. Yo, yo.
One sec, I can't hear you. One sec. How do you run this thing? God damn it.
All I saw was an Amish guy on a sunny day.
Can you hear me? Yeah, when you connect to StreamYard, if you're using like earbuds or anything, it disconnects them. It disconnects them when when you first connect. So that always makes me totally deaf for a second, and all of a sudden I'm on camera, and it's like it just doesn't give you any run-up time. The system. But how's your drive going?
Your stream has no chill, Vlad.
Yes. Yardstream has absolutely no chill. No chill at all.
So are you up here to try to save yourself for like dropping body parts off at an amusement park?
Well, hey, I mean, you know, I don't have much to say about all that. I didn't know you were gonna get into my previous entanglements and stuff like that. Private information you might have had about, jobs I might have had in the past, and dealings we might have mutually had with shady characters in the underworld of, I just didn't know it was going to go there, Ray.
Well, I'm just thinking when you met Lala and she says, "Hey, can I get your digits?" And then you're like, "Yeah, but I only got 9."
Well, it's
so. Can you tell us how you lost the finger at Action Park? Like, we need to know.
Are you guys familiar with Action Park?
So Class Action Park, there's been numerous documentaries about Johnny Knoxville. They did that, like the satire movie.
Well, a little bit of a doc. I think that HBO did a doc about Action Park.
They did, right? Yeah, that was Class Action Park, but Johnny Knoxville did like a mockumentary.
Well, Action Park.
So what?
Action Park. So I mean, my I have roots down in Westchester County and kind of the tri-state area, and have spent time in.
You cut out, Vlad.
We both have. Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can. You cut out for a minute, but now you're back.
Sorry. So if you guys aren't familiar with action park. It was a kind of an experimental park that had water slides and all kinds of things. And it wasn't the safest. It wasn't the safest thing. And you know, like it took a little bit of me. It took a little bit of me once upon a time.
Was it on the Alpine Racer slide that you lost it?
It was a log slough, and it actually had like those log slough rides that have the great big saw, like the saw they put on them to kind of make it like a sawmill ride.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it had it. So I and I look up and I see this goddamn enormous. It was a bloody good day.
And did you stay and have fun, or did you go to the hospital?
Yeah, I just put a band. They gave me a Smurf. Well, it was the 80s, so they gave me a He-Man Band-Aid, patted me on the fucking head, and sent me back out there.
Go play like a champion.
They gave me like $10 to use at the food court, and called it a day. But they won't let you keep. If you ever
Is it
lose a
still
body
open
part,
as Mountain Creek?
If you ever lose a body part out in these type of places, they don't let you keep it. They don't let you take it with you. Not that I asked. I was a kid. I'm just teasing.
Yeah, I got mad when they took my appendix. I was all butthurt. I was like, "It's mine." I was like, "I want to wear it around my neck like the Predator."
Turn it into some kind of a totem of power.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a big weekend, right? We got the NFL season starting up here. Go Bills, right? We got the September Boss show starting this Saturday night. Sumo back on the calendar.
If you're a Bills fan, my buddy's actually got Marv Lee. I'll hit you up on Instagram. He's doing a private one-on-one conversation with Marv Levy. Might be one of the last ones.
Oh wow, that's very cool.
I think he's like 92 now.
Yeah, he's getting up there. Those were some years, man. Do you imagine going to the Super Bowl 4 times in a row and coming home empty-handed? Wide right, imagine. Oh, the
Was that guy's name Scott Norwood?
Scott Norwood, yeah.
Okay.
I read a little article about him once. You should look it up. It was pretty good. Just about talking about like failing, like the idea of a huge failing like that, and how those types of things.
Vlad? Now I got you back. Yeah, now you're back.
Oh. Well, I read a little article that a thing that Norwood wrote about how having a bad occurrence like that can become like a foundational thing, and how not letting that type of failing become such a huge, how to overcome that type of thing. But tough.
Well, it's are you a golf guy by any chance?
We're the same age, right? And I never really I've gone out and I kind of swing like a baseball kind of swing, and so when I make contact, I can send that sucker, but I have no finesse. I have no.
Well, I mean, more like, are you familiar with like the famous athletes in the sport?
Sure, I'm familiar with yeah, of course. John
Have you ever heard of a guy named Jean Van de Velde?
Not familiar with that name per se, no.
I want to say it was like 98 or 99 in the British Open. I think he needed a triple bogey on 18 to win the event, and the motherfucker made an 8.
Oh, isn't that? Oh, imagine that.
Well, they had that documentary, like the biggest chokes in history, right. And it was all bad decision making too. Like he was hitting shots, and then he's in the middle of a creek. So instead of taking his penalty, he takes his shoes off, tries to hit it from inside the creek, doesn't get. It was basically the story of Tin Cup. If you ever seen that movie,
I have seen Tin Cup. Yeah,
I can see in chat, Vlad.
It's no Billy Madison, but I'm with it. That Billy Madison may be the greatest golf movie of. Wait.
Are you? Well, you're talking about Happy Gilmore.
I mix them up. I mix those up all the time. Because Adam Sandler played the same character in like 15 movies, just with different names back then. But what's your favorite one? What's your favorite Adam Sandler movie from that era Mine, I think got to be Waterboy.
So it's funny, man. I'm gonna take a hot take. I thought he was amazing in Reign Over Me.
You're going art house with it, huh? All right,
Uh,
I get it. All right.
well, it's I'm a New York. I'm a New York City guy, man. 9/11 hit close to home, and
Yeah.
he was also in the basketball movie that just came out, The Hustle. He was great. But I would say out of his comedy movies, Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison are 1 and 2. Airheads was a really funny movie.
Airheads is a really Punch Drunk Love was great. Tommy Boy, that's a really good one. What's the one? 50 First Dates. We watched
That
that
was
not
with
too
Drew
long ago.
Barrymore, Sean Austin. Yeah, that was.
That's a fun one.
I wanna grow old with you.
Yeah.
I'll even let you hold the remote
I have
control.
fond memories of those. There's only so many times that you go to a movie with like 15 people, right? And they happen when you're in your mid-teens. And it was one of those. I think that's part of my like Waterboy. I just have fond memories of a big group of kids at the at the movie theater.
I love Adam Sandler too because he puts his friends in every movie.
Right. Yeah, he seems like a decent guy.
Well, like he, you know what's funny? Him and are you relatively, are you moderately conservative, Vlad?
I'm moderately. I'm pretty middle. I'm pretty centrist. If you want me to like say where I fall, I'm pretty socially like pretty libertarian socially, like and fiscally conservative. Yeah, I'm pretty centrist.
I'm a libertarian too, but it's like Adam Sandler and Rob Schneider are like two of the only vocal, like non-being fake woke lefty people in Hollywood.
Cut his fucking head off.
You can do it.
You can do it. That was a great little side like character that kind of settled into all those Adam Sandler movies that Schneider did. The Love Guru.
Yeah, then he did
Did you watch the Love Guru movie? That was bizarre.
The which movie?
Love Guru, one of Rob Schneider's SNL.
I thought that was Mike Myers.
Was that Mike Myers? I thought it was Rob Schneider.
Yeah, the Love Guru. Shabby boo hoo. Little Nicky was a cute movie. What is a small hat, by the way? Vlad, did you close out the StreamYard window? I think you did.
Hello?
We got you back. I hear you now, Vlad. That's
Okay, I guess my phone went to sleep. Hold on, let me make it so it doesn't do that.
So have you been in contact with Mr. Southwest at all by any chance?
I've only not messaging wise. No, I have not. I was in his last few streams. I think last couple of streams.
I really want that guy to. I want that guy to fight for himself, Vlad. I don't know why, but I'm invested at this point.
Yeah, well, that's what it comes down to, right? Is
he's got to want it.
It's not really whether or not you want it; it's whether or not you do it. You know, that's the.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, it's easy. It's easy to make excuses, right? Like for all of us to find reasons why not, right? That's kind of like maybe it's human nature on some level, to shunt off your own personal, to shunt off responsibility, or to find those mitigating things that lessen personal responsibility, right? And I think that's one of those things of manhood is really like saying, okay, like, well, maybe everything's not fair. And maybe, like, cause like one thing Jeff said, I mean, you bring up Jeff, so I'm not only addressing Jeff because you brought it up. One thing he said is like, who was drinking the other day? Someone was drinking on panel, JT or something. And Jeff was like, see.
I lost you, Vlad.
Why are you losing me?
I think that you're closing out of the window or something. It's like almost
Okay.
every 90 seconds you just go away. But so
Oh, I
JT was
think
drinking on panel and Jeff gave him shit.
Well, my phone's trying to go to like its lock screen, I guess, and I guess StreamYard stops when that happens. Anyway, sorry about that. I apologize. Yeah, he was complaining that JT can drink, and he can drink, but it's about what you do, and it's about making sure you can drink. You just got to not do terrible crap and be an asshole when you're drunk. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Oh, Ellen DeGenerate said it was Lord Cuck that was drinking.
Oh, Lord. Okay, Lord was drinking. Yeah, Lord Cuck is Ellen. And yeah, Ellen would know. She follows that guy like a fucking stalker. It's weird. Have you ever noticed that?
I know it's very strange.
Yeah.
And one of my favorite. Have you seen the movie Hancock with Will Smith?
Yes. Yeah.
There's a line where they.
Superhero. Yeah.
Yeah, and the woman looks at Will Smith. She's like, "You smell like rum," and he's like, "Cause I've been drinking, bitch." with Jeff, man, it's tough to realize. Like Cap can drink his IPAs and chill. Matt can do his brownies and whatever.
Yeah.
I don't get to do that. Like I'm not whatever.
Yeah.
I make my peace with it. I'm not going to tell other people that they should, live completely different than me.
Right. Well, it's about knowing what you can do and what you can't do, knowing yourself, and being true to your center, even in that, like, if you're going to be intoxicated, whatever, however you want to be, but you got to stay within your, you still got to stay towards your center, right, and stay based and true to who you are on some level, right?
I would say so, pal. And and that's the thing too, is I think that when people troll Jeff, he thinks they're supporting him, and when people give Jeff legitimate criticism or advice, he kind of balks. And I do, man. I really hope that guy.
He does, and also those. I'm sorry, I don't mean to.
No, go ahead, Bubba.
Finish. I didn't mean to. Like the thing with the last thing was with Cat Eyes, right? And I know that there's been apologies, and I do think that Jeff and I do hear from Jeff that he's understanding more what it means to apologize. To know what you're doing and to feel bad for it, and I asked him in the past, like, why are you saying you're sorry? He said, because you're mad at me. Because people are mad at me. What do you mean, why am I apologizing? Because people are mad at me. Well, it's like, well, that's not why you apologize. People will be mad at you. People won't be mad at you, whatever. It's about what you feel. And if you feel sorry, then you apologize. And if you're owning, you have to own and understand what you're doing to apologize, right? So, but I think, I mean, I have hope for the kid. I hope he figures things out, but it's tough as you approach 50. I feel like, Ray, say what you will about you or I or many other people, but we know who we are, right? I feel like on some level at our age, I'm 43. I think you're maybe a year younger or 2 years younger, something like that, right?
Yeah, I'm 40.
40. So by the time you're like 40, you should kind of know who you are. I think
that sense of self should be established, and then it gets refined.
Your center. You should know your center. As a man, and many things do that. Church and family and all kinds of things, right? And that's just I think that's something that he really needs to. We all do. We all are always trying to. We should be trying to find. Trying to find that most genuine representation of your best self, right? And none of us will ever get there, and that's okay, right? But it's like trying, and that's so much the key, right? And that's where I just hope I hope the best. I hope he figures it out. But you need things to anchor you, right? As a man, you need things to there's that saying that, like, a man with nothing to lose is a dangerous thing. I think it is to himself too, because when you have something to lose, you have something to protect, and I think that's important for the. I don't know how to exactly put it. That's not but like as a man and as a provider and stuff like that, having those things, having that stuff that you have to take care of, it centers you. And I'm not, you gotta. So I'm not gonna. I don't want to say anything, too negative. But like it seems like those people who have been closest towards to our buddy Jeff and like who've tried to help him most have been the ones that got the nastiest lashback, right? And that's
dude, two of them are on panel.
yeah,
What he said to you was egregious, and what he did to me was
yeah.
that's
And that's where you gotta like you can drink, but like you're doing that, and then you're attacking Cat Eyes, and you're completely losing yourself. Like I thought it seemed like the idea of blacking out and having no memory of what has occurred smacks strange to me, right? Because I can be pretty toasted and not have gotten to that point, right? But maybe it is an effect of. I don't want to make any kind of, but like I know that there are benzos and stuff, right, that can affect the memory making parts of the brain, right?
the benzo cocktail with booze is no joke, man. And there's a comedian. You ever hear of John Mulaney?
Of course, yes.
He says, and for those of you that don't know, a blackout drunk is when your brain goes to sleep, but your body gets all eye of the tiger and soldiers on. It's a great bit that he does.
Right.
And yeah, like that's I've had to be reminded of the transgressions of the evening before,
Mm-hmm.
and that's not fun for anybody, man. That's embarrassing. You know what I mean? Like that's why.
Sure.
Like it's not fun.
Right. No, it's not fun. But I hope the best for the kid. And it seems like
Well, let's talk about something that truly matters. Are my Dolphins going to win 11 games this year?
you're a Dolphin. You would be a Dolphin. That is on brand. That's on brand too. I bet you wore a Dolphins jersey to that goddamn Aaron Lewis concert.
No, I did not. I'm a Dolphin fan for a different reason. I had a childhood, a very chance meeting with. I was like 7 or 8, and my family went somewhere. Dan Marino and Don Shula were there, and my mom and dad were like, "Hey, this is the best quarterback in the NFL." And I looked at him. I said, "You're not Phil Simms, sir." And they thought it was the funniest thing in the world. So they practiced at a place called Nova University.
Yeah.
And they said, "Hey, why don't you bring the kid tomorrow to, like our OTAs or whatever you call, like training camp?"
Right.
And I got to hold a field goal for Pete Stoyanovich. I got to meet Brian Cox and Bernie Parmalee and some of them.
That's really
So
cool.
So I've got like this weird. I'm a Giants fan, but like
Right.
I've got this weird fucking like deep rooted attack because I was a 7-year-old little red cheek kid, and Dan Marino and Don Shula were like, "Hey, come have this amazing experience."
Yeah, that type of thing will lock it in for you. That type of thing.
Yeah, so I've got and not just that, their jerseys are dope as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Almost better than the San Diego Charger powder blues, I'm gonna say.
Well, as a Bills fan, I wouldn't. I'll reserve commentary.
Well, dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, Bruce Smith is probably one of the 25 greatest athletes in NFL history.
Yeah, I share a birthday. I think I share a birthday with him actually.
Jim Kelly's a top 15 quarterback in history.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Was it Andre Reed? Was he the standout wide receiver back then?
Yeah, Andre Reed was Elway. Okay, Elway was Kelly's main guy.
And was Thurman Thomas ever on that team?
Yeah. Thurman Thomas. I'd have to look at things to like figure out the exact years. I was a kid, I was a kid back then, and I grew up. I have like some family roots down in Texas, so grew up like with a family connection to like the Cowboys too. So that was.
Well, how about what the Bills did to the Oilers, man? That was the dirtiest thing in football history.
The miracle there.
They were down like 34-3 at halftime.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the Motor City Miracle, I believe it's called, right?
Yes, and I think both teams had already chartered private jets to go home because they were like, "All right, this is over." And then the Bills are like, "No, hold my beer. Watch this."
Yeah, that's wild. You know, it's been tough. Like just in terms of, I say it's been tough. Like the Bills, you know, they put together some really good teams the past couple of years. I think it was 2 seasons ago in the playoffs in the AFC Championship game. 17 seconds to go. We get an incredible touchdown. Maybe the best football game ever played by a quarterback is played, and we still lose the game because of Mahomes' drive with 23 seconds left all the way down the field. Oh.
Before I let you go, do you know anything about Josh Allen?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I know in terms of personal life and stuff. I mean, I know like biography type stuff.
So you know about his not a single college recruited him?
I know he played in Wyoming. Yeah.
Right. He wrote a letter to every single D1 program. Wyoming was the only one that even responded to his letter.
Isn't that incredible? And that body, you know, that body is exactly. I mean, that's the body you're looking for. That 6'5", 250. That's what you want from your, you know, from.
Hey, Vlad, I need you to settle down. Lala's getting jealous in the chat.
Who's getting jealous?
Lala.
Uh-oh.
The way you described his body is the way I talked about Megan Fox in 2005. Like that body.
Oh, that is funny. You ever see Megan Fox's little weird thumbs? Like Megan Fox is beautiful with those thumbs.
I can get past her inability to have opposable digits. And by the way, you only have 9 fingers. Who the fuck are you to judge?
Hey, that's not. You know, it's more like. It's more like 8 2/2, if I want to be completely honest about it. But that's
if you ever met Megan Fox and you shook her hand, did you just say, "Hey, you must have gone to Action Park too"?
Did you go to Action Park? Holy crap! So hey, Ray, I want to just as we're up here, it's a big time of year. There's we got beautiful weather coming in this next week here. It looks like we're gonna have one of the best weeks of the year. The sumo is starting. I wanted to just mention that briefly. Ellen mentioned earlier, Toronto Fuji, the Yokozuna has officially pulled out and will not be competing in this Bosch show. So it opens it up. We got the premiere of Ono Katsu, the young up and comer who was went 19-3, and then all of a sudden 3-5 at the end of July, and like so was that domination from Ono Katsu coming up? Was it a mirage, or are they really going to be something special? So there's some cool storylines coming up.
Me and you should go live from Golden Corral and produce an event called the Emmanuel Yarborough Open.
You're just gonna you would watch me just. I would be white faced, looking around, waiting for the heart attack victim waiting to call. I would have the phone in my hand and be ready to call because it was terrible.
Do you remember Emmanuel Yarborough?
Who's Emmanuel Yarborough?
He was the heavy sumo wrestler in UFC 1.
Oh, yes. Got his legs kicked to shit, right?
And then the guy who got his tooth kicked out, who was also in 51st Dates, the Hawaiian guy.
Yeah.
He just died about 2 months ago. He was
Akebono?
No, not Akebono. He wasn't like a super well-known guy. He was in the early UFCs. He had on like the traditional Samoan attire.
Yeah. Those early UFCs, bro, that was a whole nother world. That was a whole nother fighting sport.
Yeah, bro, that was like the New York Yankees playing against the Indiana Pacers. Like it just, no one knew. You had good athletes, but like not in the same sport. It was a very unique time.
Wasn't that also kind of an Iron Man thing where they just had to keep going all in one night?
Oh yeah, there were no rounds and no time. No, not Chemo Leopoldo, Scotty. Not Chemo. Yeah, there was no time limits, no weight limits, no rounds. and you were allowed to do shots to the groin back then too. Like
What's
you
your,
could punch somebody. You could.
Yeah, you can punch right to the groin, right? Like right. And then,
Yeah.
like, crazy stuff. Like eye gouging was practically legal.
I would have loved Joe Rogan, like if you could actually do legal groin strikes, and Joe Rogan's like, oh, this is crazy.
Imagine the face.
Lining up a front kick right to the head of the dick. I think he was trying to land it on the shaft, but he caught him on the head.
You can see it, right? You can see it. Oh.
Oh, so okay, Mitch Richmond there talking about Keith Hackney. Keith Hackney is the one that kicked.
Yeah.
He was a little blonde guy that kicked his tooth into like the 7th row.
That is wild, bro.
And then they had another guy. They didn't know he was a Nazi white supremacist. His name was Gerard Gardeau. When he won his fight, he started doing like the Nazi salute around.
Like a Roman.
That was a
Roman salute. Like a
yeah. And when they talk about those early days, like I don't think anyone really knew what they were doing.
Right.
It's kind of like a Ray panel. Like I just click go live, and like whatever happens, happens. Like there was no production, and they had to do them on Indian reservations because no government would give them permission to perform.
Nobody would sanction them. That's wild.
No, man, that's yeah. Mitch actually impressed me. He's got a couple of old school callbacks to. There was a guy named Art Jimerson. He fought with one glove. Do you remember that, Vlad?
I do not in specific.
He was a boxer, and he put on one glove in the ring. Like it was the most ridiculous looking thing I've ever seen.
What kind of glove? Like
a boxing, like a full size box. There were no gloves back then, bro.
Glove? Yeah, but like, why would you even want to wear a boxing? I mean, I get something to protect your knuckles a little bit, but you're just going to be making it easier for the other guy.
That's what I would. That's what I would gather. I mean, but like
cool.
again,
it's cool in like a Street Fighter character kind of way. Like he's got one big glove on, and it's like you're a cartoon character of some kind.
Well, dude, we were talking about Balrog. Remember him?
Oh, I do remember. Well, Balrog was I'm gonna nerd it for you. It's a Lord of the Rings character, but yeah, it was based on it. But so Balrog was in the UFC as well. There was someone who used the name Balrog.
No. In Street Fighter 2, he was one of the bosses. You had Balrog, Vega, Sagat, and Bison.
Yeah, Bison. I remember fondly the grouping of 12-year-olds around Street Fighter 1 at the arcade and stacking up quarters, to get in line for that. But Mortal Kombat 1 and then Mortal Kombat 3, it was where I really plunked the quarters in. And, I had a dishwashing, restaurant type job back then, and I didn't save a goddamn nickel. I mean, might not say the nickel, but any quarter got plugged into those machines, man. I just freaking played. I would dream Mortal Kombat. I would remember going to sleep and having Mortal Kombat playing in my eyes as I fell asleep.
When that movie came out and Scorpion came up from hell, every 35 to 50-year-old when Scorpion said, "Get over here," like every middle-aged guy just had this fucking like fanboy moment.
Right. Get over here. Mortal Kombat.
Look at Haystack's comment on today's panel: how to lose 95% of engagement during your stream. I'm having fun talking to Vlad. Hey,
yeah.
You guys can go wherever you want to go. It's okay. I don't mind.
It's okay. It's all right.
I'll talk about. Look, if NTF doesn't want Brandon up, I will talk about 90s references with Vlad.
Yeah. Even 80s. We'll go deep.
Yeah, that's Street Fighter. And the kids today, man, they will never know the joy of like being at the movie theater and getting to play a video game.
Oh man, it was in the Cineplex. I think my brother who lives down a ways back down towards where city, Long Island area. He said that the old Cineplex that my grandmother used to take us to is still there. It's still there.
Well, do you remember the Terminator? Remember the Terminator 2 game with the Uzi?
The Terminator 2 one?
The video
remember
game where you had
Trivium
the
one, and is that the? But I remember the one I really remember, the Degeneration X one, the Aerosmith branded one.
Aerosmith.
Remember
That's
that?
what I was gonna say. Either Aerosmith, Cruising USA, or like kids today will not know the joy of like what that's like to engage with. That was the neon lights, the music, the it was epic.
Yeah, that was a great game.
Oh my god.
It was a good one. So you're driving. Where you got to drive to?
Going to
In
work,
Florida?
just north of Fort Lauderdale.
I made it out of the
This
gas
is
station. I was in and out of service earlier, and we're at a sketchy gas station. I was concerned, but we seem to have made it out.
so. Do you remember Rob Vlad?
Of course, artist
Look at what
extraordinaire.
he just made for me.
Look at that mustache. That's really good. That's one of his. That's a great piece, Rob.
Holy shit. That is fucking epic. That is absolutely fucking amazing. Holy shit. That bro, this is gonna be my avatar forever. Now I don't ever have to grow that fucking hideous thing again, man.
I had this one that I think is on there right now. Yeah, this was done by a friend of mine, Nick Caesar, who does some this little cartoon character. I think it's Vladimir Putin with Putin coming off the top of his head. That's one of his little.
I always thought that was a bullet coming out of like Beavis and Butthead. I thought that was a shotgun wound. I've never actually.
Yeah. It's fries. See, it's fries and gravy.
Oh my god, I just zoomed in on it. I've never seen you on a. I just always thought that was a gunshot. I'm like, that's pretty graphic for fucking Vlad.
Yeah, it's let me see what. I think I got it because I don't have like I don't log. I think I don't log into StreamYard, so it only gives you like 2 images or something. Edit audio avatar. Yeah, I had another. I had another one, but it was another sumo character, but it's not going now. Thrilling. We talk about the intricacies of yard stream, as you so lovingly call it. Can I ask?
Dude, I haven't said yard stream in a long time.
Can I ask? I know you had a bad accident, and we're all obviously happy that you are okay, and having your phone up safely is obviously very important while driving. If you don't want to answer, please feel free to say no. But may I ask what occurred in your accident? So I have not heard if you've spoken about it.
No, I wasn't on the phone. There was a tractor trailer with two trailers behind it. Windy day up in the mountains, and the back one just swung in, and my rear driver tire, it kind of came in behind my car. The 2 tires pinched each other, obviously blew my back tire off. The front end of my car kind of slid underneath the tractor trailer for a moment. Then it put me into the divider. And then I woke up across the road.
Wow. Scary.
And I got out, and I mean, I'm still nursing a little bit of lower back, some hip and some neck shit. But for all intents and purposes, man, it gave me, at least temporarily, it gave me a new gratitude just to be above ground, man.
Yeah. Those types of things will do that to you, where you're like, you taste your own mortality a little bit.
Yeah, and the thing is like the fact the second trailer that was there, I couldn't even see it coming in. So I just remember when it hit me, I turned around, I tried to get loose, and then my car was stuck with the trailer, and at that point it was like, Jesus, take the wheel.
Yeah, seriously. Well, glad
Car's
you're
totaled.
okay. Glad you're, well, yeah, I'd expect so, man. But I'm glad you are, for all intents and purposes, as you say, mostly good. You're due for a little bit of lower back trouble by now anyway. So,
Oh, dude, I've got hip pain, knee pain, and NTF's hating our panel. Tell NTF she should go live again. Tell her to do part 2, Vlad.
Oh, NTF will. I can mess that stream up too, NTF.
She's
Yeah. So any other topics before I bounce, buddy? What do you want to chat about? Hit me. Ask me anything. AMA.
ask Vlad anything. Are you pro Russia or Ukraine?
I am anti-drone. I'm pro flesh and blood.
Are you Eastern European?
I am no. I am no. I'm like English, German.
Oh, so I just assumed, even with the fake name of Vladimir, I just always thought you were probably of Eastern European descent.
Yeah, some people think it's my actual name, but it's like, guys, it's obviously like a jokey Vladimir Putin. You know, it's a combination of Vladimir Putin and then obviously Poutine. You know, my Canadian.
Okay, that's so. All we really have is Constantine in the community, who's from that part of the world.
Yes. Am I anti-Palestinian? I'm for peace. I'm for human. I believe that, you know, I think that we should be kind in general, but you know, I don't know. I'm not anti-Palestinian. I'm not anti-Israel, and not really. I hate the drone warfare footage I'm seeing. I like it. It really seems fucking despicable to me, and I'm just really opposed to little tiny robots blowing up people.
Yeah, I know. That was Megan Fox took care of that movie back in the day. It's better off on screen.
Which movie?
So, Transformers.
Oh yeah.
I have a serious question here. Have I been spelling the word epitome wrong my whole life?
EPITOME.
Okay, never mind. You ever read something and you're like, fuck, like.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I still can't spell the word restaurant to this day, but.
Yeah, my grandmother was born in Germany, and she had, and I don't know, like phonetically it shouldn't have been a problem, but the word yacht, she had to say yacht, like with the ach, the ACHT, like she couldn't not say the ach when it was like that.
Dude, we've got look, this is a moment for us to celebrate, Vlad. We've got people being nice to each other in the chat. Cars and NTF are exchanging pleasant words.
Oh, I couldn't imagine either of them would not be kind towards each other. They're both very decent, very. Both those individuals have only ever been kind and decent towards me. So.
I feel like Sylvester Stallone in Rocky IV. If I could change, you could change. We can change.
Is 4 the one with Tommy Gunn?
No, that's 5. 4 is the one with Drago when he's in Russia.
Oh, that is an exceptional one. That's when he fights He-Man. Yeah, that's an excellent one.
I got to run, pal. I'll see you later. Bye.
Later, guys. Wait.